Okay, hello everybody on Girls That Scuba. I'm Dr. Laura Walton. I'm a psychologist and a scuba diving instructor. And I also bring those two things together, the diving and the psychology. I bring them together to help people with their diving. And I do that because, first of all, the psychological aspects of scuba diving are fascinating. Just think for a moment about our emotional reactions as human beings to existing underwater, or how learning to dive and becoming a diver can affect us as people. So it's fascinating, but it's not just that, it's also really useful because psychology is the study of behaviour, and it's about how we think, feel and act, and it can help us to understand why we do what we do in certain situations. So we can apply that to diving to really help us as divers. And I've certainly found that it's really helped me over the years with my diving and also with my training and professional development as a diver, to be able to be aware of these theories. So a few years ago, I really wanted to start sharing that with other divers. So I took all of the kind of useful concepts and models and ideas and ways of thinking from psychology, and I put them into PADI Psychological Diver, which is a course that I created and is approved by PADI as a distinctive specialty, so that divers can take the course and actually receive a certification for it as well. So that's one way that I've started to kind of share that information. But I also write other courses and online courses that are quite accessible to people. And I also work with people one-to-one. So that's usually people who've got a particular difficulty, for example, having repeat experiences of panicking underwater, or struggling to get back into diving following a difficult or a traumatic dive. So I work with people one-to-one online on the psychological aspects of that difficulty to help them get back towards their diving. But I want to share a bit more widely than that, so I also write as much as I can. I write on my own website, and I also write for PADI, and I've even written a few articles with Girls That Scuba. So we sometimes have articles about fear or happiness or even embarrassment in diving. And because I've been a member of Girls That Scuba since almost the beginning, and I've been around in a lot of the conversations, I know that Girls That Scuba, this group, is a place where people are feeling safe enough to talk about these kind of more emotional or difficult aspects of diving. So I think there might be a few of you out there that are maybe interested in what I do. So if you're interested in the psychology, the emotional and mental aspects of scuba diving and how psychology can help us as divers, I know that the Girls at Scuba team are going to put a few links to some of my work alongside this video, and I'll also be around in some of the comments to answer questions about what I do. And of course, at the moment, many of us aren't actually diving. I'm certainly kind of landlocked and unable to dive for the foreseeable future. So hopefully we'll be out diving again soon. But for now, stay safe and stay home if you can.